Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Toned In Entertainment, where we love pop culture. Today, it's time for another comic book review as I take a look at Transformers vs. the Terminator, issue number 1. Now yes, this issue did come out a couple months ago, but with the whole pandemic, this issue actually got canceled on me and I hadn't received it for like 2 months after it came out. Actually, I had issue number 2 before I had issue number 1, so I had to wait because I didn't want to spoil anything to read issue number 1 before I would read issue number 2. Now, was it worth the wait? Let's get on with the review. Los Angeles as we knew it is no more, and the city lies in ruins from a war that has raged on for decades, but is on the verge of ending, but not in our favor. The Terminator, known here as the T-800, seems to be the last hope of survival as he's brought back to the Skynet Omega Base, which is the last stronghold of the Resistance. T-800 will have to go back to the past to have any shot of saving the present. But it won't be that easy, because if Megatron's goons that include the Insecticons led by Starscream have their way. One of the things I love about comics is when you can take a great action sequence and incorporate that in a great art style. And that's what's done here over this 2-page spread. Plus, throw in the nostalgia factor of the Transformers invading the Terminator base, and it's everything I can ask for in a comic. Even through the writing on these pages, the art style is so well done, I can almost hear the cartoon voice of Starscream yell out, "Die, pitiful scum! Your judgment is at hand!" The Terminator T-800 is able to transport himself back in time before the Decepticons can get their hands on him. But he'll be up against the clock to save the present day and will need to act fast. The Terminator lands back in LA in 1984 when humans were still the most dominant force on Earth. The Terminator finds a man who is walking out of a diner trying to skip out on his bill. The Terminator, in his own very special way, asks him to hand over his clothes, but this Dine & Dasher puts up a struggle. But even with a hole in the hand, the T-800 still gets the upper hand. With time of the essence, the Terminator tells the waitress he needs to get to the exploding volcano of Mount St. Hilary in Oregon, and that she will be his co-pilot. But this won't be no ordinary co-pilot, as the Terminator has picked up Sarah Connor to take along on his adventure. With a roadblock in place, the Terminator finds the most efficient way to get to the eruption site. But this was no just one every 100-year volcano eruption, but more of a once-in-a-lifetime alien crash. As they set foot inside the starship, the Terminator has his eye set on the enemy with just 2 words that needs to be said: terminate them. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give the Transformers vs. the Terminator a 10 out of 10. Yes, I loved issue 1 that much. It has everything I want in a comic. Great action, great art style, a really cool story, and something that kept me hooked from the beginning to the end. And when it ended, I just wanted more, and that's exactly what issue 1 was here, and it was definitely worth the wait. But you guys won't have to wait too long, because I've got issue number 2 right here, and I will be reviewing it here on the channel. And issue number 3 and 4 of the whole series will be coming out very shortly, so I'm going to be doing videos for all 4 issues here on Toned In Entertainment. The writers David Mariotte and John Barber did an amazing job with this first issue, with giving us something that was very familiar and making it fresh as well. I also like that they snuck in a couple of classic lines like, "Your clothes, give them to me," and "Come with me if you want to live." The art by Alex Mai I thought was exactly what this comic should be, with it keeping the feel of the Transformers universe. And we are left with the anticipation of the deck being stacked against our Terminator, as he faces not only bigger, but many more foes than he might be able to handle. So if you guys like comic book reviews like this, make sure you subscribe here to Toned In Entertainment for future videos.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.